Hello, welcome along and thanks for joining me to what I believe could well be my first proper video of 2015. I know I've been away for a while, and that's down to there's a couple of reasons behind that. Earlier on this year, well, it's the first one. Earlier on this year, me and my wife decided to put our house onto the market and get it sold, so we can find a better area for our daughters to grow up in, and we want to, live somewhere a little nicer. It's not that we don't like our house anymore. It's just that we need to move on, I think. And as you can appreciate, that takes quite a bit of time up in terms of your weekends and what the spare time you've got. So we've been here 10 years, and when we first moved in, we did a lot of decorating, i.e. plastering, did a lot of rework, new kitchen, bathroom, and over time it's become a little tired. So what we've done, we decided to spruce the entire house up, full redecorate, and now it's on the market. And we've had some viewings. We had 3 yesterday, and a few more the day before, and so it's quite busy. But one of the things is you have to keep everything relatively tidy, and as you know, as modelers, it's one of the least untidy things you can do. It can get very dusty at times, and there's a lot of clutter, So what I've been doing, I've been clearing off my desk completely and putting my wife's sewing machine out because it looks a little bit nicer and a little bit more of a nice rounded hobby than what we do. Right, there's been another thing that sort of like put me off modelling, and at the same time kicked me up the arse and tried to get me back in it. 3 weeks ago today, my elder brother Ian very suddenly passed away. He was 47 years old, and he leaves behind 9 children. Now, it's hard for me to comprehend that my brother's actually gone. I understand that he's dead, but it's very hard for me to get around my head that he's gone. I do tend to reach for the phone a lot for him in emergencies and stuff like that, and not having him there it's awful. He was my big brother, and I will miss him terribly. I really will. So wherever you are, Ian, I miss you loads, and we all love you. So then, moving on from that, I want to let you know where I'm at and where I'm going. So, Garadoga. Right, I've got to this point now. He's fully painted. He's got his satin coat on, and now this is ready for the weathering process that I said I was going to do. Now, in here I've got a load of oils. I've got some of the Adcheong, the MIG Adcheong oils, and I've got some, what else? Just some cheap oils, this, that and the other. And like I said, what I'm going to do is do a sponging chip, in some of these places, and then just use the oils for streaking. And I'm not going to go over the top. I just want to give him, he looks quite weathered with his spray job the way he is, but I just want to give him more of a battle hardened and ground type look. So I'm not 100% finished him. Got the shield as usual, shield and weapons as usual, last thing I always do. But these are basically done. I put the dry transfers on last week, and all they need is a satin coat and some. I'll give them a few days to cure, and then they're going to get the same treatment as this. I will, not necessarily a tutorial, but I'm definitely going to be filming it and showing you how I go about doing it. So that's that first thing taken care of. Right then, what do I have now? Let's move him out of the way. I've also been buying some third-party kits. Now, the first one I brought was this one. Some of you may recognise this. This is the Hobby Crazy 1/35th scale Gundam, high new Gundam head. Not a bust because it doesn't have the shoulders on. I've been calling it a bust. And what this is, the top half is definitely a recast of a resin kit in it's not ABS, it's styrene of I think it's the oh god, I can't remember, but it's yeah, it was originally a resin kit from that point. And what I think what Hobby Crazy have done, they've got this part here and they've made it so it's a stand, because I think on the original 1/35 kit it was just on a post and then you had to supply your own base, etc. So it's not the kit that you'd expect. Being a third-party kit, it is most definitely a bastard in terms of there's bad panel fit, there's flash everywhere, there's alignment issues, there's oh my goodness, there's sink marks everywhere. There are, I don't know if you can see that, the ejector pin marks all over it, really deep ejector pin marks, mold lines. This is nowhere near a Bandai kit, so if you're thinking, oh, I would get me one of those, think again, because unless you're a modeler, so to speak, no disrespect for the snappers out there, but if you're a person that just likes to snap, this isn't snap fitted at all, it's push fitted. This will come apart. If I was to drop it, it just absolutely come to pieces. It is a proper model, and as such you do need to put a lot of work in it. But now I've done all the work, and this is ready for spray, it will look fantastic. I know it will. It just lends itself to a really good paint job. This part here had to be the worst part. See if I can't just bring you in on this. Can I come in? Oh, it's not letting me zoom whilst filming live. I suppose I could do that. So what this that part there was a seam line. Sorry about the focus, guys. There was a seam line that ran all the way around there. Now, if you were to go in with a sanding stick and sand there, you'd have a high spot there and a low spot there. So you'd end up with most of this here rubbed away. What you have to do is go around with a scalpel. Now the scalpel itself has to have a curved blade, because if you're going with a straight one it's just a point. You have to take off all the high spot and blend it in, and then go around with the sanders. There's 4 pieces, you know, 1, 2, and around the other side there's the same again. I think it was a total of an hour and a half just to do those, and these parts are absolutely ringing in flash. I've still got to sand off these ejector pin marks here. What else have I got to do? Oh, I've got to do the LEDs as well, because it does come with an LED. I've got to cut the let's come back out again now. There's this spring for the piping that will go from around the back there to around the front, and it also came with you might not believe this, but it also came with a couple of pairs of breasts. There you go, it came with a vinyl breast and a resin breasts. There you go, they were in the box, they were a nice bonus. I'll hold them up to the camera and see if I come right now. Bear with me. Oh, it's a bit bright. It's very bright. Oh, there you go. There you go. That's vinyl breasts right there. That's vinyl breasts. So thank you for the guys in the shop who shipped those out. It certainly put a smile on my face. You never know, I might be able to fit them in somewhere. But yeah, the Hobby Crazy I knew Gundam head. It's okay. It's a nice looking kit, but requires an absolute stack of work. An absolute stack of work. Let's come back out. Okay then. What we got next? Let's put this to one side. Put this away. Is he doing this automatically? Oh yes, he's doing it automatically anyway. Brilliant. Next, this is the box of the Hobby Crazy, but it's not. It's what's in the box. This is the another third-party kit. It's by a company called Regulation Center, and they're clearly out of China. Now, regulation centre. This is another. It's another resin kit that's been recast into plastic. Instructions. Yeah, they're not all that. They're basically photocopies. Yeah, I have seen worse, mind. I have seen worse. But yeah, this is quite complex. I think Prime 92 did a review of this. What is it? Oh, it's the Gabera. Anyway, the reason why I brought it, it was 27 quid, and I brought it from AliExpress. So it looks a nice kit. It's quite a large kit, but it didn't come in a box. All they did was ship it in a bag, of all things, a bag, and even that was split, and that had to go into another bag from the Royal Mail saying we're sorry that that it come into the country this way. So I'm yet to give AliExpress an earful, but yeah. Am I looking forward to building it? Yeah, it's something different. Again, I've got a feeling it's going to be the same as the new Gundam head. It's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot to sort it out. Right then, let's put that away and move on to the next thing. Okay, so what did I have? Right then, for my birthday and Father's Day, my wife and my daughter brought me this. Right now, I never knew this was even on the radar until Alt Painting Nerd, he did a review of it, and I thought, wow, I'm going to have me that. That's brilliant. And not only that, I brought the paint set. Now, I brought this from direct from MIG Ammo. Let's just bring it up. I don't want to be too close here. I brought this, yeah, direct from MIG Ammo, and the paint set came within the paint set as well. It's a gift. I was thinking, well, it's a little bit random. They're just chucking a random colour in there. Cheers, anyway. But it wasn't until I started looking at the book that I realised what it was. Now, in the RX-78-2, it's clearly you get these two colours in the paint set, but you get a third colour, which is this beigey looking colour here, which turns out to be RAL 7027. Yeah, and it's clearly it's that colour. So thank you to MIG, and there's a tip, guys. If you're thinking of getting this and the paint set, get it from MIG himself, their website itself, because they could well just send you this out. I don't know if it was a promotional thing. There was nothing else in the box saying there you go, here's a gift. He just had that little sticker on that said gift, and that was it. So big thank you to them. I've not used the paint set yet, but I am going to be using the paint set on the Gundam bust, because it's got pretty much all the colours I need there. And yeah, I just wanted it anyway because it looked great. Now this is a good segue actually. If you've not got this book, just buy it. Just get it instantly, because it's absolutely fantastic. Some of the photography is great. It's really well produced. It's lovely. Now, see this here. This here. Now I don't know whether this is the Go-Go kit or it's the resin kit itself, but I clapped one eye on that, and I thought, I have got to have that kit, this camphor. I've got to have it. It looks so fantastic. It's clearly got the metal upgrades on it, and so that's what I did. I went out and I sourced it. I brought this from Gundam Central, and this is the Go-Go camphor. Can I come out anymore? Yeah, this is the Go-Go camphor. Another third-party kit. It's another hybrid third-party kit. It's the original resin kit is a conversion kit for the Zaku 2, I think, the Zaku 2. And now I've heard and seen pretty much mixed reviews about this. And I have had a good look at this, the parts in this, and to be honest, I'm not saying it's Bandai quality, far from it, but it's nice. It's crisp enough. If it isn't crisp enough, you just send the you just get your pea cutter out and you make it nice and crisp. But yeah, I'm definitely doing what's in that in combat book, because it looks so fantastic. I'm still waiting for the metal upgrade set to come through, but this kit, came in at, again, £30, and that was from Gundam Central. And I think the actual metal upgrade set was more expensive than the kit, but that's usually the case with a lot of things. So yeah, that is what I am up to at the moment, boys and girls. Get yourself this book. It's great. If you're thinking of getting into my only one criticism is doesn't take you through the painting stage. All it does is presumes that you've got a kit, you've painted it, and yeah, off you go with the weathering. Buy MIG products, buy our MIG products, and weather it accordingly. Which ain't no bad thing. Because it does. It's just absolutely stunning when it's finished. So yeah. Thank you very much for joining me. The next thing I'm going to be doing, like I said, is the weathering, not tutorial, but you know, you can come along and watch type thing, and if you can pick something up from it, then brilliant. So again, thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you well, as soon as I can, house move permitting, and God knows what else. So brilliant. Thank you guys. Bye bye.